Hello, 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 and welcome once again to a Prog Reborn. My name is M. Coastler, and this is my progression style playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. If you don't know what it means to have a progression style playthrough, you can always type in exclamation point intro into the chat. That'll get you a link to the introductory video. You can find that same link in the video description below. Like to know the next time that I go live, you can always subscribe to the channel. Best and easiest way to get those go live notifications, but I may end up doing non-Prog Reborn streams. So if you want to just get info on when I am streaming for this series, you can always join the community Discord, exclamation point Discord chat. Gets you that Discord invite. Again, you can find that link in the video description below. Last but not least, this is not a reaction playthrough. This is not my first time playing through much of this content. So if you're ever worried that I might spoil something, that might be a spoiler to you, which is anything that is between now patch 2.1 and patch 6.58, or any publicly available Dawn Trail information, and you consider that stuff to be a spoiler, I may or may not give you additional warning when I talk about that stuff. So this is your opportunity to scoot on out of here if you are particularly sensitive to spoilers. It's been a little bit since we did our last stream, but today they brought back the Yokai Watch event. I've done a little bit of the event on my main because my main was not around the last time that it was available. I think we're unlikely to do the same grind on this character. For a couple of reasons. One, the last time they did the event, they introduced some more weapons for the jobs that hadn't been available since they last did the event, and they require grinds in zones that we haven't unlocked yet, as well. So we wouldn't be able to get all 17 weapons anyways, because we don't have all those jobs unlocked, nor have access to those zones that we would need to grind for the legendary medals. But also, don't really think that it's necessary for this character to experience more than just getting the minions and the singular mount that you can get from grinding out the minions. I might, depending on what else happens today, I might end up also grinding out a at least one weapon, just to say that we've done one of those grinds. But we have, in addition to the initial Yokai Watch quest line that got reintroduced for this event, we also should know what our status of our bid for our FC houses. So we're gonna take some time to go and check that out, and I think I'm gonna go and do that first because I'm honestly pretty interested in seeing what we got there. So lavender beds, which means we gotta head back to Gridania. And it was Ward 4, plot 17. We had our bid on. It hasn't already been claimed by somebody. So that could mean good things for us, but take a look. Hey, we did win. Finalize your purchase and claim the plot of land. That's tight. There ended up being 4 participants. And we ended up grabbing one. No refund. Yes, we want it. Land acquired. Cool, cool, cool. So now I'm trying to remember. I've done this a little bit once, but I want to let me double check. So let me pull up the console game wiki. Wiki housing. Alright, estate sizes. Where do we actually buy the house? Right. All this stuff on the housing lottery. Alright, once you've bought the land, you need to buy the housing permit to actually get a plot. You have 45 days to do this. Open the social menu. Select housing. Select estate hall. Purchase construction equipment. Then here, purchase construction equipment. All right. So I had a small plot before, and I think I used this stone one. Trying to see what we've got. Deposit or straight wood. I think all of them are fine. Let's go with the wood. So I've got plenty of cash on me. Go ahead and purchase that. Build a state hall using this. Sure. Now I have my house. I'm gonna set up this placard. Let me. We have to go in here. Housing. State settings. Rename estate. Prog Reborn. Greeting. I think we're fine with no greeting right now. Non-free company members. Nah, I think that's fine as we have it. State tag settings. I don't think there's a tag that I really care about at the moment. View estate details, that's fine. Deal? Model exterior. I have to buy all that new stuff if I wanted to do an actual remodel. Okay. So free company housing. You're gonna have chocobo stables, a miniature aetheryte, mailbox, a summoning bell, orchestration, unending journey, and an armoire. Right next to the market board, which is very nice. So let's go ahead and do a aetheryte. Mailbox. Not called a mailbox. Let me see. Moogle letterbox. Something I can make. Cobalt plate. Mahogany lumber. Yeah, those are two things that I can make. Have to get this from Good King Moogamog. Let's see. Copy item name. Much. 11. How much does the how much does this cost? Significantly more. Yeah, we could go about making it. I probably could have done that with the aetheryte as well. I already bought it, so it was not that expensive. Maybe not. Where the aetherites come from. Miniature aetherite. Oh, you buy them for company seals. I could have bought it for company seals. Yeah. Well, whatever. Live and learn. And then Chocobo Stables. I can buy that from... It's the only way that I can get it is I can buy it from a housing merchant. From a housing merchant... Stables. Yeah, I can buy it here for increased price, but I can just go over to this fella up here. Housing merchant right here. Exterior. Chocobo stable. Summoning bell. Summoning bell I can make myself. Orchestrion. Need to be a master carpenter for an orchestrion. So I might want to just buy that because I don't have that unlocked. Unending journey. Don't think I have that unlocked. Let's take a look. Well, let's just look for both of them. Orchestrion. Interesting. Obviously, significantly further down the line. Interesting that I don't... Oh, because I have to buy... It's part of the master carpentry, so I don't have those books, so I don't even see it. Same with Unending Journey. Master Carpenter actually isn't there till patch 3.0. So I want to be able to do Unending Journey, make it myself either. So let's go back and take a look at some of this. Moogle Letterbox I could make myself. And it's within the patch that we're at. What about an Armoire? Armoire, not within the patch that we're at. But it is something that I could make myself. We'll see. Cannot have a Glamour Jesser. Free Company Workshop. This is a feature introduced during Heaven's Word. So, at least as of now, the FC is really just my FC. It's a placeholder for my for me. So I think until other folks start coming in, joining the FC, stuff like that happens, I think we can hold off on doing the company workshop. I might change my mind on that because it's very likely to be a pretty good money maker. But it's not really what I'm here for. I don't know. I'll have to make some. I'll have to come to a real decision there. But what we can do while we are waiting on that decision, is we can plop out this miniature aetheryte. Pop you over there. I can put the Chocobo stable here somewhere. Should be good. I know gardening isn't here until we get to 2.2. So we can hold off on gardening as well, which is another thing that we could use for getting money out of this. Crafting facility. There. Vendors is what I'm really looking for. So technically we can't get any vendors. We can only get 3 when we hit patch 2.2. So let's hold off on that. Okay, cool. I think that's kind of what all we're gonna do for the house so far. Let me just hop in, make sure that it gets marked off as ours, and that we reset the clock, the demolish timer. But that's cool. First try on the lottery, and we got our house. So I can actually mark that off on... Do I have that already open? Yeah, I do. I can mark that off on things that we need to do for 2.1. Free company. Where'd you go? Oh, I already did mark it off based off of the conversation I had at the end of last stream. I already went ahead and considered it to be finished. Moment. Alrighty. So now the Yokai Watch stuff. Let me see if I can find that. So this thing starts in Ul'dah, I think? Yes, it starts in Ul'dah. So let's go ahead and head there. And we already have this, lavender beds, perfect. Fanland Ul'dah. And I believe it is this one, the Poor Healed Youth. Oh, I totally forgot. I have to have the gold saucer unlocked. So I can't actually do this quest. I even did this on my main and it just didn't even cross my mind that that would be something that I would have to worry about on this character. Gold saucer isn't there till 2.5. If I'm sticking to my guns on that stuff, I can't really do it. I think we're gonna have to pivot on what this stream is about today. We still have plenty that we can do. I still need to go through a bunch of zones to clear out side quest stuff. Cleared out all of Lenosha. I know there's a couple in here that we still need to do. Let's see, that's the Rising. Samurai, Ill-Conceived Venture. Is that one open at this point? Ill-Conceived and Ill Venture. Venture 2.2. Not this time around. You have the Lord of the Dance one. Tell me, Lord of the Dance, when the moment, what a weird name, approaches, beware, for the impetuous Mikote always leads a merry dance. Psst, you there? Yes, you, darling. They say you're the fellow to follow. Molman, and I earn my keep as a dancing girl in these markets. Aye, it's a living, and a good one, but it's not exactly what I set out to be when I bid farewell to the mud flats. I know, it isn't the way. Isn't that the way the tale curls? Still, I should like to be one of those dancers Dexter. You know, the sort they engage for grand balls. A dancer of craft, not mere wiles, and keep company in high society. Of course, I'd have to learn a proper sort of dancing. Shimmy, more stately. That's where you come in, darling. I got a quarry for you to track down. Say a dancing master named Gilliano is in town. The highborn ladies are flutter wanting to take lessons with him. Best, and that's the word. My chance to be something finer than Minnie the Minx. Go to the Steps of Fall and ask around about him, won't you? The Fall is inside here. Master Gil now. Oh, it's lovely what he teaches, but straight as the gate. Good sir, he's very choosy about whom he teaches. You must dance for him and show some innate quality. Wouldn't even accept Master Giruju's diamond-crusted crumpet. She was quite the... I've seen this word before, and it's not how it... You don't pronounce it how it's spelled. But I can't. She's not quite the already. Oh, of course, I know where Master Gil now is. See these roses on my cheeks? Ever so slight dupe in my supple carriage. Just come from practice. Stop wondering who the belle of the ball is to be the next moon. The ones Master Gil taught me, I've no doubt that I'll dazzle the masses. Where can you find him? Well, I oughtn't say, but... Oh, why not? You should find him in Houston Strip. Said he was headed to the airship landing. Up in Houston Strip. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Are you another one of Master Gilno's camp followers? So cute. You know he's from Kurthis, don't you? Travels the world teaching the art of the dance. You say he was the youngest dancing master ever to leap the lance. A large estate, a fine stable, and a coat of crown sable. Anyone would believe all that is beyond me. When I think about it, it gives me shivers, you know. If he weren't leaving Old Dal today, I'd consider permitting him the pleasure of my person. I'm so shocked. Yep, when he returns. Damn, lady. Master Gilno, I am he. You are an adventurer, is apparent. What business brings an adventurer to a dancing master, I wonder? Ah, will not answer when no question has been asked. It is the feet that must persuade, not the tongue. Now dance for me. To my stupid Rogadin dance, sure. I should say my stupid male Rogadin dance. Honestly, I don't know what the female Rogadin dance looks like. The vessel is rude, but the wine within may yet be found. Unfortunately, there is much call on my time. I am bound for another land. Make a dancer of you when I next return to the city. There you are. Heard anything good? Hope you're not wasting time with that looker there. Master Gil, no. I'm... the moment the... God, the dance swoops, and I would speak with you. My greatest desire to become a dancer of Dexter and perform at a grand ball. Please, my lord, won't you teach me? So, it is not the adventurer who wished to tread the parquet. Parquet? I'm gonna say parquet, but this stammering maiden. Child, I sift people to find dancers. Do you understand? Let us see whether you can master these steps. Bum, bum, bum. That's how they do it in high society, huh? I can be the last with class, just watch. Hideous, grotesque. Your dancing stands alongside the calamity in its horror. But those words might cow your highborn ladies, Master Gilno. But from where I come from, we take our lumps and keep on twirling. What exactly didn't you like? Child, you rely overmuch on appearances. Pose to pose, pleasing to pleasing. It is not dance, but crude fascination. Adventurer, look sharp and take your turn on the floor. I can't take my eyes off you. I mean, you're not exactly good. Taking rotten orange piths out of your eyebrows if you did that at the market, but... It's a story, isn't it? Dance is a story, and I have nothing to say. Because I haven't lived, made a living. Aye, child. Ale-gazed eyes are easy to please. Squander these years striking your poses when you could have learned a craft. Still you have courage, I'll warrant that. Aweary of teaching so many who may have lived, but in ways too alike. Wonder if you have courage enough. You dare start anew, be a dancing girl no longer, and learn a true craft. I dare. I will learn the craft of adventuring. You adventure for fun or gain? Do you have to be very good with weapons? Moves you make with your arms? Is it some fighty thing? Well, what you've got, darling. Way to the grand balls through quests and dungeons. I'll learn to slog, I'll learn to slug, and I'll learn to dance. Thank you, my lord. Thank you. I'm part of the Adventurers Guild. Taught me so much, and I'll never forget that dance you showed me. She'd choose a mere adventurer over me, master among masters. My airship departs this strange city soon. Dance your rude yet puissant dance, adventurer. I hope you will affect more aspirants as you did Pullman. Hap I shall hang up my dancing shoes and start anew. Got me harvest dance. Sorry, ball dance. Ball dance. Alrighty. Let's see. So we had ball dance. Were there any other? The fall. Taking the red. What is gone to pieces? Gone to pieces. Descent, and that's not until 2.3. Alrighty. Go back to here. Double check that there's anything else in Old Da that we can pick up. No, 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 no. No. Alrighty, I think we can mark off Old Da. From our list. I believe there was something in Western Thanalan we still needed to do. Now, this ticked off quest. Emmy of Scorpion Crossing is worried about the condition of her chocobo. You there? Yes, you adventurer. Sorry, yes, you. You are an adventurer, are you not? Traveled about Eorzea, slaying beasts and finding treasure, that sort of thing. I have need of help. I must travel to Horizon, where my cargo awaits, but my chocobo slugger won't move an ilm. Tried to have a closer look, but I saw a vile pair of antennae protruding from his feathers and lost my nerve. Love slugger with all my heart, but bugs I cannot do. I fear he may have a parasite ladybug that's gorging itself on his blood. Check him for me, would you? If you find a ladybug dug in there somewhere, kill the damn thing. Quick. Quick. Look, it says thank you, and you've my thanks as well. It was sure as sun up, it was a parasite ladybug. Must have latched itself on somewhere along the road. But how the bloody thing managed to stay concealed at that size is a complete mystery. In fact, I'm not even going to question it. I'd just like to move on and put this all behind me. If we don't keep our chocobos healthy, cargo won't be able to move over the land. We owe these birds a great debt. I wish more folk would see that. Got that one done. I know, greatest story never told. I think we looked that up before, but let me just double check. Greatest story never told. It's 2.3. Color your world. That's dyes. Dyes we can do. Head on over to color your world. And dyes actually is something that we could do, could have done in 2.0. Missed that one. Let's see, probably the most folks you've ever seen in Dynamis flying around. Those are folks doing the Yokai Watch stuff. Clear out this, this fate right here. I imagine if we get close... No, that's an actual person from here. What about down here? Yeah, traveler. Folks. Traveler. Yeah, I imagine, or just as I imagine. So my main is on Aether data center, and there are quite a number of people in Aether, quite a number of blue mages in Aether that just run around and clear things out pretty quickly. I didn't have that much trouble doing the grind that I did on my main. I'm not totally done, but I didn't have that much trouble doing it. But some folks use Dynamis as a way to not compete against you know, the player base of Aether, or any of their other data centers. They might be Primal, they might be Crystal, but Aether is really the big data center of the Americas region. So I was just seeing how many of those folks were native to Dynamis, and I would say the answer is very little. And I'm not really, you know, faulting them. I'm not saying that it's bad that they do this, because I do the exact opposite. I'm not doing the extreme quests in, or the extreme clears in Dynamis. I'm traveling to Aether to get the extreme clears. So, I mean, each their own. Color your world. Square Enix wants to show you a whole new world of colors. You there? Yes, you? The decisively unfashionable adventurer. Got to be good. I've never in my life seen such an unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost of form. The mere sight of you fair makes my eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged through the use of color. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit. First, I must have a drink. Heat has given me a vicious thirst and talk for any length of time. Be it here and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall by the northern gates, would you? I've moistened my throat. I shall see to business of remedying your appearance. Somebody else doing the exact same thing. Items, orange juice. Over here. Pray tell, have you bought my orange juice? Lest you've forgotten, the merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gates. That's a relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. They're handy items called colorants. Allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colorants are so simple to use that adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Unless you worry that dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. Practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer with a change in appearance, a change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that the garments can be dyed repeatedly. There's no fear of getting locked into one color. Garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And that's all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. Cool, cool. And what about this one? If I had a glamour, I don't think... If I had a glamour... Yeah, that's not for quite a bit. Right. They added this quest when they made glamour something that you could do earlier. So that quest is marked as 4.1, but there's an equivalent quest in Mordona, Self-Improving Man, which is in 2.2. Alright, let's take a look. See. Seeds of Change. I think we saw that this one was... Oh, right. This is the gardening one, isn't it? Yeah, so not yet. And then we've got... Ifrit and Thorn March. I don't remember... No, Thorn March Extreme isn't until 2.2. So we still have Ifrit that we need to do, but that's going to be for another day. So I think we can mark off Western Fanline. Head on over to Central. Doing the Yokai Watch stuff on my main is finally giving me a decent reason to level up blue. It's not really been content that I've been that interested in. Mostly because the main way that people go about leveling up blue is, at least how it used to be, maybe it's changed, is to just piggyback on top of another group or friends of yours or whatever, run around Pelusia in Shadowbringers just tag stuff while other people kill and just like sort of power level through that way, if I remember correctly. And that didn't really sit well with me, but that also meant that I had to like grind out just killing mobs out here, which also didn't really sit well with me. And everything whenever I looked it up, it said like doing fates as a blue mage isn't the fastest way to do it, but incidentally getting experience doing fates while I'm doing something else, totally fine by me. So I've just been running around doing fates as a blue, not really taking advantage of the whole blue kit. I don't have Hydro Pole, I don't have Ram's Voice, though I think my character is probably at the level where I could get Ram's Voice and stuff like that now. But yeah, finally giving me an excuse to level up my blue mage, so I'll have everything, including the limited jobs, at their max level. So let's see. Looks like we are done with Central Fanland. Up and mark that off. Head over to Eastern Fanland. This marvelously mutable materia is not a 2.1 quest. Second. There we are. Leaves. Anything else? What is this quest? Science of Deduction. Science of Deduction. 2.2. Oh, it's Hildebrand, of course. That's right. We have to save that for 2.2. So we can mark this bad boy off as well. Eastern Fanland. So let's head over to Southern. Let's take a look. I just wanted to look at Party Finder. Really only three fate groups out there. Any one of the fate groups, the ones that we saw? Western? No, doesn't look like it. They might have been full up. Or they might not be part of a group. Pretty sure we're clear here. Yeah, it's just leaves. We're not worrying about the leaves. There's some folks doing the fate grind. Southern Fanland Dunzo. Last one we need to really check is Northern Fanland. So let's just go ahead and teleport there. We'd be done with Fanland altogether. Leaves. Anything else? That means we are done with Fanland. Black Shroud. Back to Gridania. I know we have at least the dance quest there. Elkitsy Venture, House the Death Built. What's this other one? Saw that one coming. I don't. That might be the dance quest. Let me just double check. Saw that one coming. No, it's not. Wait, was the ball? Was ball dance not actually? Oh, I did that too early. Ah, that's fine. I thought Ball Dance was 2.1. Or I thought all these dance quests were 2.1. Maybe I must have got them in my mind, got them merged together with the pet quests that we ended up having to skip. Plucking at heartstrings, that's performance. I'm pretty sure. Plucking the heartstrings, sorry, not at. That's significantly later. Nothing else here. So we can clear out New Gridania and Old Gridania. Head to North Shroud. The Relic Reborn. That's, we don't have to, we're not continuing our relic grind until 2.2. Is that correct? Yes. Yes, 2.2. Nothing else over here. So we can clear out North Shroud. Central Shroud. Brent Branch. Bird in Hand. That's for the estate. That's right. Bird in Hand. 2.3. Can't do it quite yet. But since we have an estate, we can actually do that. But yeah, we can say that we're done with Central Shroud. Let's go ahead and fly down to South Shroud. A lot of folks hanging out in Central Shroud, doing their fates. Traveler, yep. Occupational hazards. I'm pretty sure this is 2.1. Check. Occupational hazards. This one's 2.0? Am I just crazy? I totally skipped this because I was... I know I looked this up. Am I just insane? Is there an update? Let's see. View history. No, I mean there was a change rather recently on March 1st, but it had nothing to do with which patch it was in. I know. I'm going insane. But anyways, we can clear this stuff out. It only wants you to check on the researchers serving the ruins of Isomhar. Veil friend? You fancy a flagon of ale, or perhaps... Ah, an adventurer. I can scarce believe my fortune. I was just looking for someone who might assist me in checking on the welfare of a couple regulars. To be precise, I'm looking for an expedition team poking around the ruins of Isomhar to the south here. Usually turn up at the Druthers every few days, but covered in dust and hungering for a hot meal. They've not been in for nigh on a week. Could well be that they're simply occupied with scholarly business, but we're running low on supplies by now, and that concerns me. Please, pay them a visit at the ruins and see if aught is amiss. You're looking for one by the name of Iriel? By the way, forget the other one's name. Roland Day. Yes, may I help you with something? Yoni was concerned for our well-being. Positively sweet of her. But as you can see, we're both quite hale and decidedly not deceased. We did, however, encounter certain practical difficulties when a veritable legion of shy-goats burst forth from the depths of the pit. Timing's impeccable, as we have only just succeeded in clambering out. Perhaps since you're here, perhaps you might prevail and prevent a similar situation by slaughtering a number of these pests, say 5 or so. That should be sufficient to frighten the rest of the brood back to the shadows below. Even bigger. 5. My, that was marvelous work, adventurer. Many thanks. Hopes we might return to our research in relative peace. The ruins you can see down there are part of an ancient subterranean city known as Gelmora. For Duskwhite Elizans, such as ourselves, it represents a valuable and unexpected opportunity to learn more about the settlements where our ancestors once dwelled. Yet, as fascinating as the ruins are, I do believe I've had my fill of the inside of that hole for the time being. At any rate, you can assure Ione that the two of us, particularly my brother, are quite well, and will soon be along to partake in Buscarun's finest meat and mead. Ruins of Gelmora. I think Tamtara is also a part of. Thank you, friend. Buscarun might come off as rough-hewn to strangers, but I tell you, you'd be right devastated were anything to happen to one of his regulars. What's that? Ariel assures me that her brother is in fine fettle as well. I have the slightest idea of whom she speaks. Why it would concern me? Leaves. Anything else over there? That's leaves. We're not worrying about the leave quests. Alright, so we can mark South Shroud as done. Last bit is East Shroud, which we can get to by flying. Just leaves there. Nothing else, so we can mark East Shroud as done. And that's the whole of Black Shroud. So now we can head over to Kurthus. I know there's the Snowball quest, which I am pretty sure is 2.1. This quest here, CrossFit Workout. Yes, okay, I'm not totally insane. I think that's the only quest that we have here. CrossFit reference. The year of our Lord 2024. So obviously this was the year of our Lord 2013. But between curiosity and scorn, Mocklin would report an odd sighting. I can't see as how I ought to care, but I saw a fellow throwing snowballs at a snowman. I don't even engage in such a japery in the cold, I can't really say. I went nut gathering and lost more than he found, is my guess. Better make sure that don't happen to you, lad. Not that I know precisely what happened, mind you. Was that me? Ask? I got chocobos to see to. If Duvakaroy wants to append his head soup on the snow, I can't see what business of mine it'd be. Yeah, that's his name, Duvakaroy. I don't know, he sells things, goes places. Don't seem to know no kind of life to me, begging pardon. See him, I reckon he's somewhere about. Walk softly, hey, Venture. Around here, think I'm winter drunk, I'll wager. Seen a snow toss before, the lazy byblows. Sit on your arse in front of a poor fire too long. Soon you got the swivin' white knuckles. Keep the better for tossing snowballs without needing Lady Mead or Mistress Hale to sing the lullaby. What do you say, eh? I'll give it a try. Simple as you can imagine. Just reach down, grab some powdery white, and throw. Emo throw. Rolling with the snowies. Let's double check that one is still part of it. Yep. There's more snow on the ground than hot meals on the table. All you can do is join Duvakaroy in a little snow toss. In the motion. How about we have ourselves some fun with it, huh? Reach down into the powder and throw a goodly sized lump at me, hard as you can. But make sure you take aim first, eh? Just to get a good laugh of it. I doubt Drivido here would fancy a face full of snow. Ding, ding, ding. Ooh. Oh, you got the arm to write songs about. That felt good, eh? Cold hands, warm heart. That's the secret to long living. Really ain't much more to it, just throw where there's snow underfoot. Gotta do the same to other kinds of ground, you end up with a fistful of nothing. Where's the gain in that? Anyhow, what I like to do is toss snowballs at snowmen. Hurl them as hard as you fancy. No one don't mind. They're made of the same stuff, eh? Go on, give it a go. Try throwing at the snowman right outside. This one? Oh no, what's the one outside? Rogadin is throwing. Should I eat? Maybe I eat. Oh, I know eat, dummy dummy. Dummy dummy throw like zero. Only become yummy yummy if throw like hero. Aim is yummy yummy. Still much to fear though. Hero not here. Throw to me again. Finally a throw of a hero. All yummy, no dummy. There's snow on my boots. I happy now. Snow tossed, hero made. I tire, need to sleep. Don't worry what they say. Call you crazy. Revolutionaries always get called crazy. There you are. We were at it a while. Nothing like a little hoarfrost on the nose hair, eh? No one talked, you say? See how? I rolled the thing myself. I was engaged. It wasn't like I engaged a swivin' white mage. Now, you go lie down a spell and don't go say nothing to them inside. Figure you winter drunk for sure. They can put you up for a legion. Come by for another snow toss when you're feeling less fanciful. Damn, the winter can't last forever. But if it does, maybe I'll start a snow toss tourney. Make a gill or two. Brother, I'm sorry to say that the winter is lasting forever. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? We're done with Kurthus. Last bit is Mordona. And fly straight to. We'll be done with all the side quest traveling. I think it's probably where we call it too, considering we can't actually do the Yokai Watch stuff. On here, unfortunate. It would be nice to have the ghost mount on here. I was gonna say maybe we could get to 2.4 before it ends. The event ends when Dawn Trail launches. So we've got like 2 months, but considering my pace, there's no chance that's gonna happen. Alright, magic technical difficulties. Technical 2.3, no. Self-improving man. Just looked this up, but check 2.2. Simply to die for? Point 3. Sure. Yeah, I know all of those are like hard mode dungeons and stuff like that. Just tooling around. 2.2. That's for the relic, the Mastercraft tool. Right, and for master recipes. Sure. But that's not till 2.2. Over here. So there's a couple quests over here of errant epistles. I don't think that's open yet. Right, that's the post-Moogle stuff. Leaves in the Circus Tower. That also means that we're done with Mordona. Means that we are done with all the side quests. So like there's one more thing that we can do before we close stream. I'm trying to get maxed out on these these maps for each of them, so that we have a decent amount. So I can get 4 total. Let's go ahead and look back on treasure maps. Hunt. Other maps are on. I can go to Kurthus Central Highlands. Pick some of those up. Right over here already. Back. Level 40 nodes. Saying 24, 19. So here-ish. Okay. Search for those maps. Oh, 40 mineral deposit. Perfect. Shards. Double check map allowance available now. Yeah, so perfect. Got our leather map. Search. Already have one in the saddlebag. One on here. Let's head on back to... Let's head on back to our free company estate. Right outside where the summoning bell is. Pull you up. Drop. Efficient inventory space. Kits. Thing that's not really useful. This dungeon seedling. Cool, cool. Got our estate. Cleared out the side quests that we hadn't cleared out yet. Considering there's not really much content for the picking up the remaining treasure maps that we need, I think I'll probably do some of that off stream, but we still have at least 2 more on-stream things to do. The actual hunt, the actual treasure hunting, and the naval extreme. Sorry, not the naval extreme, the Bowl of Embers extreme. And then we'll be done with 2.1. Pretty darn close to finishing out 2.1. So that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like on the way out, I would be greatly appreciative. If you'd like to know the next time that I go live, easiest and best ways is to subscribe to the channel, but you can join the community Discord, like I said at the top of the stream. ! Discord in the live chat on your way out, or find that same Discord invite link in the video description below. And yeah, mostly super happy that we got a FC house pretty darn quickly. I say pretty darn quickly. I mean quickly, not having to deal with the lottery. We got pretty lucky there. We had a 25% chance to get it, and we got the right roll of the die. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.